Good morning, students.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. In exercise 2.3, third main we shall solve once again. Okay. So, third main exercise 4.3, 4.3. 4.3. Third main question is check whether 7 plus 3x is a factor of 3x cube plus 7x. 3x cube plus 7. It is 3x cube plus 7x. Okay. Answer. First only we shall do using remainder theorem. Using remainder theorem. Using remainder theorem. When P of x is equal to when P of x equal to when P of x equal to 3x cube plus 7x is divided by what? 7. 3x plus 7. The remainder is given by P of A equal to P of how much we should substitute here, that we should find out first. Here you are going to divide 3x plus 7. Okay, you are going to divide by 3x plus 7. Now you should find the value of x for which this polynomial value is 0. Understanding? So I should get 0 here means what is the value of x? That should be taken away. Understanding? Can you tell me what is the value of x? You can guess 3 should cancel, means 3 should be in the denominator. 7 should cancel in the numerator. What is value of x? Otherwise solve it. If you don't understand, just you should solve it. So plus 7 becomes minus 7, x equal to minus 7 by 3. Therefore, A is minus 7 by 3. A is minus 7 by 3. That you should put here, minus 7 by 3. Okay. So this is equal to P of A. P is here, polynomial. P of minus 7 by 3. So its value should be substituted here. 3 into bracket x cube is minus 7 by 3 bracket cube plus 7. X is minus 7 by 3 equal to 3 into minus 7 by 3 into minus 7 by 3 into minus 7 by 3 plus 1. Here 7 into minus 7 by 3. So what we can do, take LCM, cancel 3 cancels. So minus into minus into minus, 3 times minus and minus. You can write 7 into 7 into 7 only, and 3 into 3. In the denominator, 3 into 3. That's minus sign is outside. Here minus 7 into 7 divided by 3. LCM is 3 3s are 9. So 1 3 is missing here. 3 3s are 3 1s are. So here minus 7 into 7 into 7. Here 7 into 7 into 3. 7 into 7 into 3. All divided by 9 LCM. This is equal. We can multiply, or we want to simplify using say your own method. 7 common is there. 7 into 7 we take out. What is remaining here? Here minus 7 is remaining. Here minus 3 is remaining. Divided by 9. 7 we take common, minus 7 here and minus 3 here. So this equals 7 into 7, minus 7 minus 3, minus 10 divided by 9. 7 7 is 49, 490 divided by 9 is a value. Write this. Actually, they have asked you to check whether it is factor or not. Remainder should come 0. If it is a factor, remainder should come 0. But remainder is not 0, no? This 490 by 9 is not equal to 0, which is not equal to 0. Therefore, it is not a factor. Therefore, shall I raise it, students? Are you writing? Write it. Last sentence we should write. Remainder if it comes 0, it is a factor, otherwise it is not a factor. Therefore, what? 3x plus 7 is not a factor of what? How much it is? Not a factor of 3x cube plus 7. 3x cube plus 7x. Okay. You understood this method. You understood or not, students?
Understood, sir.
Any doubt is there, you can ask me. I'll explain. No doubt. So, second method also I have told you. Once again I will tell that. Just see here in second method. Same question, same third question. If you are checking whether it is a factor or not, we should divide the given polynomial 3x cube plus 7x by what? 3x plus 7. Okay. So here, you see here, 3x cube is there, here 3x is there. So we have to write x square here, x square. Okay. X square. So x square into 3x is how much? 3x cube. 7 into x square. It is 7 into x square, not 7 into x. By mistake, if you write 7 into x square, 7x, so we say minus minus, it becomes 0 and we say it is a factor. That is wrong. Okay? It is not 7x. 7 into x square it is. Okay? So 7 into x square we should take. Let us see how to divide it. X square into 3x, 3x cube plus 7 into x square, 7x square. Then change the sign minus, this is also minus, cancel. Here what is there? Plus 7x minus 7x square is there. You cannot subtract these two. You cannot subtract, both are unlike. So you can write minus 7x square plus 7x. Any doubt is there, students? Any of you are having doubts? Now, we should get minus 7 x square. So already 3 is there. Who want to tell us? It takes time. If you want, I will explain. Otherwise, no. 3x. Here 3x is there. Here we want minus 7x square. Here 1x is there. We need one more x. Minus 7 we want. Okay. By what we should multiply? We should multiply by minus 7 by 3. This 3 will cancel. Okay, understanding? X into x square minus 7x square will come. So you have to take it as minus 7 by 3. Just see this. Minus 7 by 3, if you take, what happens, you see. Now I'll multiply 3x plus 7 by minus 7 by 3. If you multiply this, first term 3x into minus 7 by 3 plus 7 into minus 7 by 3. This is equal to 3 cancel. Minus 7 by 3x. X should come here. X here x. So minus 7 x into x square. Here 7 7 49 minus 49 by 3x. This will come. So that should be written here. Minus 7 x square minus 49 by 3x. Now you subtract. Change the sign. Change the sign. Minus becomes plus. Minus becomes plus. 7x square, 7x square cancels. Here plus 7x plus 49 by 3x. So 7x plus 49 by 3x. Take LCM. LCM is how much? LCM is 3. Nothing means 1 is there. LCM is 3. 1 3 is 3 1 is 7 3 is 21 plus 49x. 49x. So 49 plus 20. 60, 70. So 70x divided by 3. What is remaining now? Here what is remaining? 70x divided by 3 is remaining. 70x by 3. Still, division is not over. Why division is not over? What is its degree? 1. What is its degree? 1. Degree of the remainder should be less than the degree of the what? Divide. Now here 3x is there. Here 70 x by 3. So we should get 70 by 3. Then by what we should multiply? I should multiply this by 70 divided by 9. If I multiply 70 by 9, I'll get this. Here 3 1 3 3 70 by 3. So what should be our next portion? It should be plus 70 by 9. If I multiply 70 by 9 to this, 3x plus 7 into 70 divided by 9. Multiply this. 3x into 70 divided by 9 plus 7 into 70 divided by 9. Okay. So 3 1 3 3 Okay. 70 by 3x plus 7 7 39 and this 490 divided by 9. So this you write here 70x divided by 3 plus 490 divided by 9. Now change the sign. This became minus, this cancelled. What is remainder? Minus 490 divided by 9 is the remainder. Understood or not? Now, its degree is 1, its degree is 0. Now we can stop. This is the remainder. So since the remainder is not 0, a remainder is not 0. Therefore 3x plus 7 is not a factor of what? 3x cube plus 7. Did you understand any of this? At least one or two? How many of you understood? Raise hand. Hello? At least the remainder theorem you understood. They have given, yes, someone raise hand. They have given this problem. Why they have given this problem? Because it is difficult to find the remainder. So you should focus to use the remainder theorem. That's why. Don't use this method. Use the remainder theorem. Or one more is the factor theorem. I will tell that. I am going to erase it. Shall I erase? So next one is a factor theorem, students. Next is a factor theorem. So before going to factor theorem, just I'll explain some basics just here. For example, 12. If you divide 12 by 3, okay. If you divide 12 by 3, 3 4 is 12. If remainder is 0, 3 is a factor. Isn't it? If remainder is 0, 3 is a factor. If 3 is a factor, remainder should be 0. Okay? If 3 is a factor, remainder should be 0. If Remainder is 0, 3 is a factor. Correct? Okay. For example, if one polynomial is a polynomial, so p of x is a polynomial. If this polynomial is divided by x minus a, and some quotient will come, q of x, and remainder will come. Remainder, say, already we have used remainder theorem. Remainder is what? P of u. You want remainder means P of u should be calculated. If this remainder is 0, what is the meaning? X minus a is a factor. If x minus a is a factor, remainder should be 0. Understanding? Already we have used remainder theorem. In remainder theorem, P of a is a remainder. If P of x is a polynomial, if P of x is a polynomial of degree greater than or equal to 1, and x minus a is a linear polynomial, when P of x is divided by linear polynomial x minus a, then the quotient is given by Q of x and the remainder is given by P of x. Okay, we have studied this. Now we are studying factor theorem. What factor theorem tells? When P of x is divided by x minus a, and if remainder P of a is 0, x minus a is a factor. Okay. Or if x minus a is a factor of px, then remainder is 0. Reverse. Statement you understood, students. We shall write it, but did you understand? How many have understood? X minus a, either factor irbekanದ್ರೆ remainder 0 ಇರಬೇಕು. Remainder 0 ಇದ್ರೆ x minus a factor ಇರ್ತದೆ. Reverse. Got the idea? Okay, now we shall write factor theorem. Factor theorem, write this all of you. Factor theorem. If P of x is a polynomial, if P of x is a polynomial, if P of x is a polynomial of degree greater than or equal to 1, this symbol greater than or equal to, okay, greater than, this should be here, or equal to 1. Its degree is greater than or equal to 1. Okay. And a is any real number, and a is any real number, any real number. Then 2 points are given. First one, x minus a is a factor of P of x if P of a is 0. First one. And second one, P of a is 0 if x minus a is a factor of P of x, is a factor of P of x. How many of you understood this statement? Tell me. If not understood, I'll explain. That's why I'm asking you repeatedly. If you are having doubts, you must ask me.
Not understood.
Not understood? Okay. What is the statement here? If P of x is a polynomial of degree greater than or equal to 1. P of x is one polynomial. Correct? P of x is one polynomial. If this and is A is any real number. A is any real number. What is real number? Selection of rational and irrational number together. It is a real number. It can be a whole number, natural number, integer, or fraction, whatever. Then what is told here? X minus A is a factor of P of x if P of A equal to 0. X minus A is factor of P of x if P of A equal to 0. ಇಲ್ಲಿ Q of x ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಹೇಳಿದ್ನಲ್ಲ, ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ 5 ನ 4 ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ ಅಂತ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. 4 1 4 ಬಂತು, ರಿಮೈಂಡರ್ 1 ಬಂತು. ರಿಮೈಂಡರ್ 0 ಅದನ್ನಿಲ್ಲ, ಇಲ್ಲ. ರಿಮೈಂಡರ್ 0 ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ 4 ಏನಿದೆ 5 ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಅಲ್ಲ. ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್? ಅದೇ ತಗೋರಿ, ಈಗ ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ 16 ಆರ್ 24 4 ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ 4 6 24 ರಿಮೈಂಡರ್ 0 ಬಂತು. ರಿಮೈಂಡರ್ 0 ಬಂತಂದ್ರೆ 4 24 ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟರ್. ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? ರಿಮೈಂಡರ್ 0 ಬಂದ್ರೆ 4 24 ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟರ್. ನಾವು ಹಿಂಗೆ ಕೇಳಿದ್ವಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, 4 24 ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಐಟಮ್ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ರಿಮೈಂಡರ್ 0 ಐತಲ್ಲ ಚೆಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು. ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟರ್ 4 24 ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಐತಂದ್ರೆ ರಿಮೈಂಡರ್ 0 ಇರಬೇಕು. ರಿಮೈಂಡರ್ 0 ಇತ್ತಂದ್ರೆ 4 ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಇರಬೇಕು. ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? ಅದನ್ನ ಹೇಳ್ಯಾರ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. P of x ನ x ಮೈನಸ್ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ರಿಮೈಂಡರ್ ಏನ್ ಸಿಗ್ತದ? P of a ಸಿಗ್ತದ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ರಿಮೈಂಡರ್ ಥಿಯರಮ್ದಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಮಾಡಿರಿ. ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? ಹಿಂದಿನ ಥಿಯರಮ್ದಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಮಾಡಿರಿ. x ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ ಅವಶ್ಯಕತೆ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಪಾಲಿನಾಮಿಯಲ್ದಲ್ಲಿ a ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಕಿಬಿಟ್ರೆ ರಿಮೈಂಡರ್ ಬರ್ತದ. ಇದು ಹಿಂದಿನ ಥಿಯರಮ್ದಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಮಾಡಿರಿ. ಈ ಥಿಯರಮ್ದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರಂದ್ರೆ P of x ನ x ಮೈನಸ್ a ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ರಿಮೈಂಡರ್ P of a ಬರ್ತದ. ಅದು ಗೊತ್ತಿದ್ದಿಲ್ಲ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳ್ಯಾರ ನೋಡಿ, x ಮೈನಸ್ a is a factor of P of x. x ಮೈನಸ್ a ಅನ್ನೋದು P of x ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಇರ್ತದ. 4 ಅನ್ನೋದು 24 ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಇರ್ತದ. ಯಾವಾಗ? P of a equal to 0. ಯಾವಾಗ? ಇದು ರಿಮೈಂಡರ್ 0 ಬಂದ್ರ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಿದಲ್ಲ 4 24 ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಯಾವಾಗ 0 ಬಂದ್ರ. ಅದೇ ತರ ಇಲ್ಲಿ x ಮೈನಸ್ a P of x ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಯಾವಾಗ? P of a 0 ಬಂತಂದ್ರೆ. P of a ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? ರಿಮೈಂಡರ್. ಈ ರಿಮೈಂಡರ್ 0 ಬಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಇದು ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್. ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್, ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್? ವಿ ಆರ್ ಸಿ if P of a equal to 0. ಹೇಳಿ ನೋಡಿ, ಮೊದಲಿಗೆ ಇದನ್ನ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಈ P of a 0 ಬಂದಿತ್ತಂದ್ರೆ ರಿಮೈಂಡರ್ 0 ಬಂದಿದ್ರ, ಈ P of a equal to 0 ರಿಮೈಂಡರ್ 0 ಬಂದಿದ್ರ x ಮೈನಸ್ a is a factor of P of x. ಇಲ್ಲ, ರಿಮೈಂಡರ್ 0 ಬಂದಿದ್ರ 4 ಇದ್ರ ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಅದ. P of a ಅಂದ್ರೆ ರಿಮೈಂಡರ್ 0 ಬಂತಂದ್ರೆ x ಮೈನಸ್ a ಇದ್ರ ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಅದ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ. At least now you understood. Statement have you understood, students? How many of you understood? Did you understand or not? Still any doubt is there? You ask me. Still any of you not understood? Simple ಅದಲ್ಲ. ಈಗ ನೋಡ್ರಿ, ಬೇರೆ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತದೆ. ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಥಿಯರಮ್ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಂತ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಒಂದು ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ. ಅನದರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್, x² ಪ್ಲಸ್ 5x ಪ್ಲಸ್ 6 ಅದ. ಹೌದಾ? ಇದನ್ನ x ಪ್ಲಸ್ 2 ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ರಿಮೈಂಡರ್ ಬರ್ತದ. ಇದ್ರ ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಅದ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ನೀವೇನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ? ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ, ರಿಮೈಂಡರ್ 0 ಬರ್ತದಿಲ್ಲ. ರಿಮೈಂಡರ್ 0 ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಇದು ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟರ್. ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? Remainder 0 ಬಂದ್ರೆ factor. x minus e is a factor if p of x is a factor of p of x if p of a is 0. ಇಲ್ಲಿ remainder 0 ಬಂತ ಇದು factor. ಓಕೆ, ರಿಮೈಂಡರ್ 0 ಬರಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಇದು ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಅಲ್ಲ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ಈಗ ನಿಮಗೆ ಇದನ್ನ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ರಿಮೈಂಡರ್ 0 ಬಂದಿತ್ತು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇದು ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಮೈನಸ್ ಎ ಪಿ ಆಫ್ ಎ ಟು ದಿ 0 ಇಫ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಮೈನಸ್ ಎ ಇಸ್ ಅ ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟರ್. ಈ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟರ್ 8 ಅಂತ ಇದ್ದಂದ್ರೆ ರಿಮೈಂಡರ್ 0 ಬರ್ತದೆ, 0 ಇರ್ತದೆ. ರಿಮೈಂಡರ್ 0 8 ಅಂತ ಇದ್ದಂದ್ರೆ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಇದ್ರ ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಇರ್ತದೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಆರ್ ನಾಟ್? Now you leave this here and see this. I want to check whether x plus is factor of this or not. There are two ways. Actually you can divide or you can use remainder theorem. First divide by ನೋಡೋಣ. X here x you put, it became x square plus 2x minus do minus. If you subtract, this became minus, cancel, 5x minus 2x, 3x plus 6, here, what we should take, 3 into x, 3x, 3 into 2, 6, this is minus, cancel 0, this is also 0, remainder is 0, what is the meaning? Remainder 0 ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಮೀನಿಂಗ್ ಏನು? ಒಬ್ಬರಾಗ ಮಾತಾಡ್ರಿ. If remainder is 0, x plus 2 is a factor. Okay. If remainder is 0, x plus 2 is a factor. ನಾನು x plus 2 factor ಐತೆ ಅಂತ ಅಡ್ವಾನ್ಸ್ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ remainder 0 ಬರ್ತೈತಿ ಅನ್ನಂಗತ್ತೆ. Okay. Now actually I divided. Not necessary to divide because we know remainder theorem. What is remainder theorem? When x square plus 5x plus 6 is divided by x plus 2. Remainder is given by p of a. Remainder p of a ಲೆ ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಡ್ತಾರೆ. a ಎಷ್ಟರಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ತಗೋಬೇಕು? ಹೇಳ್ರಿ, ಎಷ್ಟು ತಗೋಬೇಕು? x plus 2 ಅದ, ಇದು 0 ಬರ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ x ಎಷ್ಟು ಹಾಕ್ಬೇಕು ಇಲ್ಲಿ? -2. ಪ್ಲಸ್ 2 ಇದ್ರೆ -2 ತಗೋಬೇಕಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. ಹಾಗಿದ್ರೆ p ಆಫ್ -2 ತೆಗೀರಿ. p ಆಫ್ -2 ತೆಗೆದ್ರೆ ಇದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು x ವರ್ಗಲ್ಲಿ -2 ಹಾಕ್ಬೇಕು. ಪ್ಲಸ್ 5 ಇಂಟು -2 ಪ್ಲಸ್ 6 ಆಯ್ತು. ಸೊ 2 2 is 4, ಇದು 5 2 is 10 ಪ್ಲಸ್ 6. So 4 plus 6 is 10. 10 minus 10 0 ಬಂತು. 0 ಬಂತಾ? ಈಗ ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತದೆ ನೋಡ್ರಿ, x minus a is a factor of p of x. if p of a is 0, if p of a 0 ಬಂದಿರಪ್ಪ ಅರ್ಥ ಏನು? x plus 2 is factor of x square plus 5x plus 6. ಇದು ನೋಡ್ಬೇಕಾ? p of a is 0 if x minus a is a factor. 0 ಬಂದಿದೆ, ಇದು ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟರ್, ಇದು ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಇದೆ, ಇದು 0 ಬಂದಿದೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಈಗ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಆರ್? How many of you understood? Raise your hand. Daily blue hands will come, today yellow hands will come. What is it? Okay, raise hand properly. So, Shampala is understood, Somu, Irwan, Sampreet, Nilesh, Neha, then Aishwarya, yes, Neha, Nilesh, Aishwarya, Sampreet, Sanjana, Devar. Okay, good. मैं सुनो को तेरे लिए हेल्प करता ना आनलाइन दल्ली ಏನೋ ಮಾತಾಡೋದು ಏನೋ ಆಗ್ತದೆ ಸುಮ್ ಕೂರ್ತೀನಿ. ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕಪ್ಪ, ಸುಮ್ ಕೂತ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀರಿ. ನನಗೆ ಹೆಂಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ ನಾನು ಇಲ್ಲಿದ್ದೀನಿ ನೀವು ಅಲ್ಲಿದ್ದೀರಿ, ಮತ್ತೆ ಹೇಳಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಿರ್ತೀರಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಡೋದು. Clearly understood, no? Good. What about Chinmay Vastraj not raise the hand? Okay, fine. Good. Next week, coming week, we are going to conduct FA3 exam. Start studying. Okay, students? All of you start studying. To take good marks this time. The proof of this theorem is there, a very little small 2-3 sentences are there. That once again, next class I will explain and then go further. Again it will remind you. Okay? Thank you, students.
Good morning, students.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. In previous lesson, what we have discussed, students? Yes. What we have discussed in the previous lesson?
Page wise question answers, ma'am.
Save as the first we have completed, right? Anybody have completed the question also? Say this one, exercise question also. Right, students, anybody have completed? Tell me at least yes or no. Okay. So what is the next lesson is? Yes, students.
Natural resources. No.
Can you say some natural resources? Which are the natural resources? Yes. So you have learned already in the 7th, 8th, 9th standard. What are the basic natural resources, students? What are the basic natural resources? Tell me in which planet life is exist? In which planet life is exist?
Earth.
Earth. Why can't on the other planets? Why it is only on the Earth the life is exists? Why can't in Mars? Mars is also a planet. Why can't in what is that Jupiter? Some planets are there. So why we are not living in these planets? Instead of these, we
In
are
other planet there is no
yes? There is no. Yeah, I already learned the 8th standard, 7th standard. Okay, so about the Earth, right? About the planets we have learned, and why we are living in the Earth also you know that. So tell me, what is the reason? Yes, what you are telling, you will tell it, students. Okay, so you know that we say that all the planets do not have, okay, air, water, right? Sunlight, right? So here, what is this? The air has all the things which the living things can live. This way, the living things can survive their life in the earth. Living things means what is that, students? Human beings, plants, animals, birds, these are living things. You know that non-living things like stone, water, okay, hills, mountains, are they need any air, water, students? Sunlight? Is it necessary for non-living things? Yes? Say yes or no, students. Don't be shy. If you not answer means I can't answer and I can't discuss with you anything, students. Just I want to explain. I cannot discuss with you anything if you do like this. So instead of all the planets, we have all the things on the earth. Okay, what are things we have on the earth? Resources are available on the earth. You know the basic resources which the living things can survive their life means air, water. So you know that all the living things need air, water, right? So if air is not there, we cannot breathe. If water is not there, we cannot drink and we cannot survive our life, right? So you know that plants also need air, water, soil, sunlight, they need. So these means all the living things need the natural resources like air, water, soil, minerals. Okay? So here, what this earth has, what is this earth has? The earth has, what is that? Three types of things where the living organisms can survive their life. How it is? When the earth has an outer crust, okay? Earth has an outer crust, that is we call it as lithosphere. Okay, that lithosphere. Lithosphere means outer crust means whatever the soil, okay, what you see on the land, that is we say that lithosphere. The water on the earth is hydrosphere. Water means what is that sea water, river, lake, pond, this all water is there on the earth. That is we call it as hydrosphere. The layer of the air around the earth, what is that? The earth is covered by a thick blanket of air is called atmosphere. Okay, thick layer of air. Okay, blanket of thick layer of air. So that is we call it as atmosphere. Okay, so the other planets they don't have these things. Okay, atmosphere. Okay, this is having all the gases which are containing this layer. Okay, whatever the oxygen, carbon dioxide. Then you know that air has many gases like oxygen, nitrogen, carbon dioxide, isn't it? So which is present in the atmosphere. So which the plants and animals and we all can live on the earth. So what is the atmosphere? The earth is covered by a thick layer of air. Okay, that is the atmosphere. So living organisms are found where the atmosphere, hydrosphere and lithosphere. So what is that? Where the living organisms can find on the earth, okay, which is that with the hydrosphere, atmosphere, and lithosphere interact and is a biosphere. Means where the living things depending on the non-living things. So non-living things means air is non-living, okay, water is non-living, soil is not living, right? So where the living things are depending on the non-living things, okay, that is we call as biosphere. Okay, non-living things is atmosphere, hydrosphere, lithosphere interact. The living things interact with these things, that is we call it as biosphere. Okay, so we are all living in the biosphere. Okay, this process we call as biosphere. Right? So what are things we get in the earth? We get the atmosphere and what is it? Lithosphere, crust of the earth, and water is there, that we call it as hydrosphere. So hydrosphere means what is it? The water. So water is also very useful to use for the living organisms. You know, the plants need water. You know, plants, animals need water, and we all human beings need water to live. So first we may come to that point is air. So air is very important for all living organisms. Okay, air is very important for all living organisms. You know that air is a mixture of gases like nitrogen, oxygen, carbon dioxide, water vapor, and other gases. Okay, so water vapor, you can see that when you boiling the water, you can just see the level of the water becomes less because there will be taking place of water vapor. The water evaporates. Okay, with the what is that? Air. That we call water vapor. And other gases means some other gases also other methane like this. So here during respiration, living organisms what they do students? They use oxygen. Okay, we all animals and human beings what they do while breathing we take what is that called breathing? We take oxygen and we release carbon dioxide. Okay, we release carbon dioxide. You know that plants what they do while breathing, they take carbon dioxide and they release oxygen. Plants. So animals, I'm telling that animals and I'm telling the plants carbon dioxide and they take release oxygen. So which the plants release oxygen, we take it, we leave it. Okay, there is the opposite process of breathing in between the plants and animals. Okay, so living organisms what they use oxygen to break down glucose and get energy for their activities. Okay, so this results in the release of carbon dioxide. So burning of fuels also use oxygen and release carbon dioxide. This process, you know that, so fossil fuels, burning what we need students, while burning the things we need oxygen, right? So after when they burn, they release carbon dioxide. When they burn things, they release carbon dioxide. The same thing happens in the plant breathing, right? So during photosynthesis, green plants what they do, they convert carbon dioxide into glucose in the presence of sunlight. You know that. So this results in the release of oxygen. So carbon dioxide what they do? They convert carbon dioxide to glucose in the presence of sunlight and they release what? Oxygen to the environment. That oxygen, animals and human beings, we take it and we release as a carbon dioxide. Right? So these processes help to maintain the oxygen carbon dioxide balance in nature. So To balance in the nature, we need a more plants. We have to grow, right? We have to grow up more plants and trees and animals. All living organisms should be there. Here we are balancing the nature by this process. That is maintaining the oxygen and carbon dioxide. Here, the role of atmosphere in climate control. We have already learned in the fifth standard and sixth standard about the atmosphere, right? So, what is the process and what is the uses of atmosphere? So, atmosphere is having the 5 layers. What it has I have learned about the atmosphere. The atmosphere has 5 layers. Do you know, friends, what are the 5 layers? What are those 5 layers? So you know that the atmosphere has 5 layers. One, two, three, four, five. Okay, these are 5. These are the layers of the atmosphere. We have troposphere, mesosphere, lithosphere, okay, thermosphere, exosphere, are 5 layers are there. We know that the atmosphere controls the what is that the ultraviolet rays, the which the rays we get from the sun. Okay, you know that the we will not get the direct of the rays of the sun. What is that? These rays are ultraviolet rays, we say that ultraviolet rays. So these will fall on the atmosphere. This atmosphere converted these ultraviolet rays into infrared rays. What is that? Convert into infrared rays. That we call it as ozone layer. What is that? Where is the ozone layer is present? It's in between the 4th and 5th layer of the atmosphere. You can see the ozone layer. You have already learned about the ozone. So what is that ozone? It protects from the direct sunlight. It protects from the ultraviolet rays. So when these ultraviolet rays pass on the ozone layer, it converts into infrared rays. So now which we are getting rays on the earth, these are the infrared rays. If you get this ultraviolet rays, you may cause some skin diseases, some eyes and blanks, okay, and some diseases like cancer, we will get it. So these diseases are protected by the ozone layer. So this protects from the ultraviolet rays because it's from the atmosphere. Okay, ozone layer, we have heard this. The atmosphere covers the earth like a blanket. You know, blanket means, okay? So air is a bad conductor of heat. So you know the water is a good conductor of heat which can pass the electric current. Okay, we know that water conducts electricity. We are learned to the air. But air is a bad conductor of heat. Air is a bad conductor of heat. It prevents sudden increase in temperature during the day and also slows down the escape of heat during the night. So we feel very hot in the daytime and we feel very cool in the night time, right? So why? Because this activity takes place in the atmosphere. Okay? So the atmosphere keeps the average temperature of the earth fairly steady during the day and through the air. So if there is no atmosphere, if we can get the direct heat from the sun. But most of the heat is absorbed by the atmosphere. Okay, most of the heat is absorbed by the atmosphere, and how much heat is produced to the earth, that much only it is released by the atmosphere. Okay, what is that? Atmosphere heat is absorbed by the atmosphere. Okay, this is what is that? It is the activity of atmosphere. Importance of atmosphere. The next one, the movement of air. Movement of air means wind. We say that the movement of air we call it as wind. Okay. What is this? When air gets heated, it rises and produces low pressure and cool air moves in to take its place. The movement of air causes wind, we call it. You can see sometimes blowing wind, right? So whenever wind will be there, what you do? You fly a kite. Okay? You fly kite. Okay? Fly a parachute. These are things we do it when it will be air is blowing, wind blowing. So during the day, and land gets heated faster than the sea. Okay? During the day, land gets faster than the sea means the sea will be covered by the most of water. But the land you can see very only the dry land will be there. So it gets very hot in the daytime. The land will get very hot in the daytime. So the hot air above the land rises up and cool air from the sea moves towards the land. So during the night, sea cools down. During the night, sea cools down slowly, then the land, so the hot air above the sea rises up and cool air from the land moves towards the sea. Okay? There is an opposite activity when daytime, what will be hot? This land will be hot and nighttime sea will be hot. So this is what the movement of air changes the heat. Okay, makes the land hot. Okay. Natural resources means main thing is that what is the rain. Okay. So if you want to get water, so how do we get water? We get water from the rain. Okay. So when rainy season, water is collected from the river, lake, pond, sea. Okay. This water we use it for our daily use. So when water bodies are refilled during the day, means you know that how cloud formations and all you know that. Okay. Here rain means you know that in the daytime what happens, there will be a sun, heat of the sun. When all the water bodies get heat, a large amount of water evaporates and rise up. Some water vapor also get into the atmosphere due to biological activities like transpiration, we say that. Okay. So as the water vapor rises, it cools and condenses to form tiny droplets of water. So you know water cycle process, right? We already learned in the 5th, 6th, 7th standard about the water cycle. The sea water, river, pond, lake water will be there, right? You can see the water evaporates in the daytime due to the heat of the sun. Okay, they form tiny droplets. Okay, what is this? The sea water. So as the water vapor rises, it cools and condenses some tiny droplets of water. This appears as a cloud. These tiny droplets appear as a cloud in the sky. You can see the cloud. Okay. When the tiny droplets of water join together to form bigger drops of water. So here you can see the bigger drops of water means, so these tiny water droplets become bigger droplets of water. Okay. Bigger droplets of water, they fall down as rain. So when these clouds become heavy, okay, with the big water droplets, okay, you can see the ice also. This water droplets is called as the ice, big ice. So when they fall from the cloud, there will be a big ice. Okay. So when they fall from there to here, they become a small water droplet. Okay. When they fall from the what is the cloud, there will be a big droplet like a ice. Okay. They fall down as a rain. Okay. They will not fall as a rain. They also fall as a snow or a hail. We say that. Okay. This is about the rain. The rain is also a natural resource. Okay. Now you know that air pollution. So what is this air pollution means? Yes, how it happens air pollution? Anybody know? Yes, students. Are you listening?
Yes, ma'am.
So air pollution, you know that water pollution, noise pollution, and air pollution. So what is this air pollution is the increase in the content of harmful substances in air. Okay, harmful substances in the air we call it as the air pollution. You already heard about the acid rain, right? Have you heard about acid rain?
Yes, ma'am.
How it happens with acid rain, students? Yes. You know that acid rain, we have just heard about the rain, right? So what happens rain means? So acid rain is what is that? So when fossil fuels like coal and petroleum, okay? Coal and petroleum, when these contents will be contain small amounts of nitrogen, sulfur oxide. So when these fossil fuels are burned, like coal and petroleum are burned, what they release? They release oxides of sulfur and nitrogen oxides. They release in the air. So these oxides, when they release in the air, these oxides dissolve in rain. Okay, they dissolve in air and causes acid rain. We call it. Okay, so these burning of fossil fuels also release unburned carbon particles, which reduces visibility. So during cold weather, along with the condensed water, it forms smog. Okay, so regular breathing air containing these harmful substances causes so allergies, cancer, heart diseases, etc. So whatever these air we are getting also, it will be having some containing the harmful substances. Okay, so you know that some people will be having some allergies and cancer, breathing system means heart problems. They may cause of these diseases by the air pollution. Okay, so air pollution how it happens? It happens by the burning of fossil fuels. Okay. Yes. What you know about the soil cells? Yes. Where do you need soil? Yes. Here the soil we use to grow plants, right? In the field, what we need to grow plants?
Soil.
We need soil. Do you know what is the formation of how it is formed by the soil? You know the soil is formed by a big rock together. Do you know the big rock? Okay, so it was not there presently on the earth soil. So the soil is formed by big rocks. So when these big rocks became a small pieces, okay, that we call it as soil, right? So how it is the formation of soil is? The soil is formed by the breaking down of rocks on the surface of the earth. Breaking down of the rocks of the earth by physical, chemical, and biological processes. You know, physical and chemical and biological processes. Um, so people used to blast this rock to make a small pieces. You know, so wherever the hills, mountains will be there will be a big rock. People use atom bombs and all to break these rocks. Have you heard this? Have you heard people use this, what is that? Atom bombs to break this rock? Yes or no? Okay. So how it happens naturally, we know that the sun hits the rock during the day. You know, the daytime will get be very hot. These rocks will be get heated at the daytime. Okay, and rocks expand, and at night the rocks cool and contract. Okay, this causes the rocks to crack and break into smaller pieces. Because of the sun heat also, the more heat causes to break up the rocks, breaking down of the rocks. These become small pieces. The next, water enters the cracks in the rocks, and when water freezes. Okay, when water ends in the cracks of the water, when they break down, there will be placed in the rock. So when water enters in these cracks of rock, okay, in the cold time, water freezes. It expands and causes the cracks in the rocks into widen and break into small pieces. This also causes of that. And the flowing water carries the rock pieces. When it is very heavy rain, you can see that these small pieces or rocks will be carried in the flowing water. And when they will be flowing, they dash each other rocks and they make pieces. These pieces rub against each other and become smaller and smaller particles. Okay, they break into smaller pieces, and again when they flow in the water, that time they rub each other. Again they make it a small pieces. And whenever the strong winds also breaks dust into smaller particles. When a small, what is that? Strong wind blows, again they rub each other. The rocks rub each other, they make a small pieces. Okay, and they carry it from one place to another place. In that time also they become a small pieces by rubbing other things. And the roots of large trees grow into the cracks in rocks. You know that on the hills and mountains, the plants and you can see the large big trees grow. So there will be rocks grow into the rock cracks in rocks and break it into a smaller pieces. Okay. So whenever the root of the trees grow in the cracks of the what is that? Rock. So that is also breaks the rock. They make it a small pieces. Okay. So these are the some examples of formation of soil. Can you write the class of words now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
resources on the earth. The natural resources of the earth are air, water, soil, minerals, and living organisms. The water on the earth the layer of the air around the earth around the earth is the atmosphere. A zone where the lithosphere the atmosphere and the hydrosphere intersect the life sustains is called the airsphere. Is called the airsphere. The air or the atmosphere comprises of various gases. Life is present on the earth of these gases. Especially oxygen. Other planets such as Mars and Venus contain majorly carbon dioxide, 95% to 97%. That is why life is life cannot exist there. atmosphere, the presence of gases around the earth prevents an increase in the temperature of the earth during the daytime. The atmosphere prevents the harmful radiations of the sun from reaching the earth's surface. Okay, you write the classes, students. Tomorrow I'll discuss the remaining classes.